Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mr. Rosten's Classroom Review. Basically, what I'm going to be doing this year is every couple of days, I'm going to put out a review video of what we did in class. I'm going to go over everything that we did, whether it was a skill or some content that we learned. And basically, it's a way for my students and the parents to get an idea of what's going on in the classroom and when it happened. So I'm very excited to start this with you guys. So first, let me just say welcome. I know the beginning of the school year can be pretty crazy, but it should be exciting for you. You're coming to a new school at BMS. You're meeting new friends. You're meeting your new teachers, and it's all very exciting. So I'm very excited to take this journey with you. In sixth grade social studies, we do ancient civilizations and geography. So we have 6 units this year. We're going to be focusing on historical thinking skills first, and then early civilizations. And then we jump into a bunch of other ancient civilizations like Mesopotamia and Egypt, Greece, and Rome. So it's all very exciting, and I'm very excited to go on this journey with you. So today, what I wanted to talk to you about is what we did in class today. So the first thing the kids did is they came in and we made sure that they were in the right class, that they were in social studies. And then we did a little icebreaker. We played human bingo. So I'll show you what the rules were for human bingo today. It's a pretty simple game. We actually did it in our professional development with our principal, and it was very exciting. So here were the rules. I gave the students 5 minutes to meet and talk with their classmates. Seeing as they are coming to middle school and it's a new school, and considering how big our district is, there are probably some people that they hadn't met yet. So it really gave them an opportunity to get to know their classmates. So they had 5 minutes to talk with their classmates. They could only use one person per box. In order to get bingo, they had to go either horizontal or vertical. There was no diagonal. There was no, 4 corners and then the free space. They had to actually talk to 5 people and get bingo. And they, of course, couldn't use me. I wanted them to make sure that they got to know each other in order to get a good experience. So we did that. And then after we got to know each other a little bit, we talked about some classroom rules. And so I think it's really important for everybody, in my classroom, my students and myself, to create rules that we all agree upon and that we'll all follow. It really has been a good activity, and the kids came up with some great rules. For instance, some of them that they came up with today were come to class prepared, ask questions, respect ourselves and others, listen carefully, and share your thoughts in an appropriate voice. Because, that rule in particular really struck with me because, sometimes as 6th graders, we can get a little loud at times. And then we talked about, certain situations and that we can use louder voices, and then other situations where, it's important for us to, speak in a softer voice in a more controlled manner. So after we did that, we went over the syllabus. And there I am. Hello. After we did that, we went over the syllabus, and the syllabus basically reviewed what my expectations are for the students in the syllabus that I send home with the kids. It goes over everything from grading to behavior to materials. And their homework assignment for tonight is to review it with their parents or guardians, sign it, and then bring it back to class. So that'll be their first homework assignment for the school year, which is always exciting and an easy way to start off with 100. After that, I reviewed with them Google Classroom and Remind, which are 2 ways that I keep in contact with everybody, and I can show you that right now. So each class of mine has a Google Classroom. This is just my version, so this is the teacher version, but it's similar to the student ones. Each teacher uses Google Classroom. For me, I use it as my classroom website, so everything is posted there. I don't think I'm sharing that with you. I think I'm still on camera. I definitely am. My bad. All right, let's get this going. So here you go. Here is my Google Classroom. So basically, we have the social studies, my different classes, and your students, they will have it similarly. They'll have social studies, science, ELA, and their specialty classes. So let's just take a look at mine real quick. Today we saw green, blue, and red class. So you'll notice that they do have classwork. There's a homework assignment. It's clearly marked homework. If you click on it, it lets them know the instructions and any attachments that they need will be there as well. So if we take a look at the syllabus really quick, it's just, pretty easy. We went over behavior, and most of the classes had already made the same rules, so we just went over them really quickly. We went over the materials they need. The homework was something interesting because we do it on a check system. So basically, if they get a check plus, they get a 100. If they get a check, it's an 85, and then a check minus is a 70. Something else to note is that I will give partial credit for late assignments up to 3 days. And every day that it's late, it is an additional 10% off. We did the grading policies. We went over assessments and classwork and homework. And you can see here, the assessments are worth 70%, classwork is 20%, and homework is 10%. I had the kids write down the Google Classroom code on their sheets so that way they can sign up. And as of this video, I've had a few kids sign up and parents, so that's pretty exciting. And we just, kind of went over how it is the responsibility of the student to make up the missed assignments. In sixth grade, we really want to start having the kids self-advocate, and I think it's very important for them to, be able to come up to me and ask me if they have questions or ask if they need help or if they are missing any assignments. So it was something that I felt was necessary to put into the syllabus. There's my contact info. And then what you guys have to do for homework is just cut this bottom part off. A parent or guardian has to sign it, and then the students have to sign it and return it to me. I also have a remind that I sent home a sheet for. I have one for each class. And you just have to put in, you download the app, you put in the code, and then it's a way for me to just send out homework reminders or other important reminders that we might have. And then to end our day, we kind of just had a, quick discussion. We just talked about, where we came from, if they had any other questions, considering this is my third year, I wanted to know what other students said about me. So it was definitely, I apologize, my iPad just kind of flicked on. So we just kind of talked about, who we were and if they had any questions that I could answer. So that's about it for what happened in social studies today. I look forward to meeting my other two classes. Tomorrow I'm seeing red and orange class for the first time, and then green's going to start on a new lesson. So in a few days, probably next week, I'll make another video reviewing what we did in social studies. So again, if you need anything, you can contact me via email, Google Classroom, Remind. Just send me a message. I try to get back to you within, as quickly as possible. And I look forward to working with all of you guys this school year. So take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and see you in the next video. Bye.